What's up, guys? This is Lesky. Today I have a CDM build for y'all on FC24 clubs. If you're the type of defensive midfielder that wants to be all up in the other team's face, taking the ball away from them, annoying them, and just being that little pest all over the pitch, then this will be the build for you. It's listed as a wingback, either a left wingback or a right wingback. It doesn't matter. The height is 5'8" and the weight is 119 pounds. So you have a smaller body type, but it helps fit this playstyle that I'm going for. I maxed out the agility and maxed out the acceleration just to make a very quick and agile and shifty type of defensive build. And then in combination with those attributes, I have Jockey Plus and Quick Step Plus, and it works so well to just help close down dribblers and being able to, even if you miss a tackle or they kind of get away from you for a little bit, the Quick Step Plus and the Jockey Plus will help you get back into position. So now let's take a look at some of the best highlights I got while using this build.
Wow.
Lucky as crap ever. You do a skill move instantly and then it'll break them.
They played that perfectly, honestly, the computers.
He wants to get rid. Dang, I just didn't even.
Oh my gosh, I could've. Yep, I got you. Back on one.
Lag. Oh my gosh, yeah, bodied him.
Oh, he tried to use the other foot.
What are you?
Pull back.
I'm sure. Oh, he's doing the same exact move again.
Got it!
Oh my.
Give me that ball!
Fine!
Yeah?
Sneak up on this guy, right? Especially on that left side. Man, this build is ridiculous.
I just get
Oh.
perfect right into it. Wait. You just trucked him, holy crap.
Oh my
I
god.
get it for you? Oh, okay.
No, just keep it. Cool. That is a crazy cross.
Everyone calm down.
Alright,
I see you.
I'm gone. Come on, just
You can take a touch inside. All you.
You got this. Shoot!
I really enjoyed my time using this build, and it's definitely a fun type of CDM build to give a try. We're going to look at the playstyles that I have on this build before we go over to the skill tree. And I already mentioned that I have Jockey Plus and Quick Step Plus on this build. And you should have saw from a bunch of those clips that these were activating quite a bit, and they work so well together. Jockey Plus says increases max speed of sprint jockey and greatly improves transition speed from jockey to sprint. So it's improving your overall sprint jockey, which is holding the left trigger and the right trigger at the same time while defending. And then it also going from jockey just to a straight up sprint. It'll also be quicker, that little transition. So then once you're transitioning quicker to a sprint, most likely you'll have Quick Step Plus available to use. So once you go from that jockey to a straight up sprint, the Quick Step Plus should also activate, and you should be very quick and responsive in certain situations like that. So I recommend giving these two playstyle pluses a try. And if you do want to switch them out, I guess you can, but just remember I built this build based on these two playstyle pluses and upgrading certain attributes on the skill tree. And if you do want to switch them out for something else, at least try and use these as basic playstyles. So now for the normal playstyles, the one passing playstyle I have is Tiki Taka. You can really go for any passing playstyle you want. You also could go for a ball control playstyle like First Touch or Press Proven could be solid. And then for the defensive playstyles, I have three of them: Intercept, Anticipate, and Slide Tackle. You could go for a fourth if you want. And then also we of course have Jockey Plus. You could take off Tiki Taka and go Block or Bruiser, but I don't know how helpful that will be for a build like this. And then for the last two, I just decided to put Relentless on for that extra stamina boost, and then Aerial. Even though this build's not crazy tall, 5'8", this will at least help you a bit. You might be able to win more aerial battles, those 50-50 balls that pop up in the air more than you would without the playstyle. We're now moving on to the skill tree, and we'll look at pace first. And I almost completely maxed out the pace like I did with the FIFA 23 build, but with the 25 less skill points that we have this year on the same exact skill tree, you just can't make the build as good as it was attribute wise. So I actually wanted to save these 4 skill points and use them in another category. If you want, there's probably something you could take off just to get that max sprint speed at 94, but I really don't think you're going to notice much difference at all. I didn't go for any skill points to shooting because I don't care about upgrading any of these shooting attributes. The one thing I would care about is getting a weak foot upgrade. But right here, in order to get a 4-star weak foot, you have to spend some extra skill points on shot power. Yeah, I guess it's only 3 skill points, so maybe this could be worth it. 8 skill points for a weak foot upgrade. But in order to get a 5-star weak foot, you have to spend another 11 skill points. And that's just crazy because we do not need these shooting upgrades, which is why I didn't go for it. I don't think it's that big of a deal on a build like this where you're probably not going to be making a bunch of crazy passes. You're just going to be keeping it kind of simple. I do wish they would put like some weak foot upgrades on the passing page. That would be nice to see because the weak foot doesn't just help for your shots, it also helps for your passes. So now looking at the passing, I just went for a few upgrades. Right here, I spent 3 skill points to get +5 attribute point upgrades, and that is +3 vision and +2 crossing. And then right here, this 1 extra skill point to get +2 long pass to get that up to 70. So we have 80 vision, 85 crossing, 70 long pass, 80 short pass, and 77 curve, which really isn't too bad, I guess. I wanted to prioritize the dribbling on this build, more specifically the agility. I wanted to max out the agility just to make you elusive as possible so you can change directions very quickly. It doesn't just help when the ball is at your feet and you're dribbling, it also helps defensively and off ball. So you'll see that I went for the Maestro archetype, maxing it out completely. So we have 88 agility and 85 dribbling. Then on the right side, I'm going straight down, getting some ball control and balance upgrades. So we have 85 ball control and 87 balance. And don't forget about this second section for this +2 balance. The defensive attributes on this build are pretty solid, but they're actually a little worse than the FIFA 23 build, even though I have the exact same upgrades on the skill tree, like the exact same slots. But they actually nerfed the stand tackle and slide tackle. I noticed we actually have -2 stand tackle and -3 slide tackle compared to the FIFA 23 version. So they did nerf some attributes on a wingback this year. But looking at the stats, we have 90 interceptions, maxing out the defensive awareness at 93. This is the most stand tackles we can get at 5'8", 119 pounds. So 88 is the highest. And then we have 89 slide tackle. I could have went for potentially more slide tackle upgrades to get it to +4, but I decided not to do that. For the physicals, you can see that I went for a lot of upgrades because as a wingback, you just have pretty bad base physical attributes. So we have 80 jumping, 90 stamina, 72 strength, 92 reactions, and 81 aggression. I'm pretty much getting everything except for the 2 archetypes and then these little second sections for the reactions at the bottom. I believe last year in FIFA 23, I was able to get 99 reactions, but we just can't with the less skill points. But you see that I went for some aggression upgrades right here to get the aggression up higher to at least 80, so it's 81. And then these jumping upgrades to get the jumping up to 80 as well. So there you go, guys. That's going to do it for this smaller, scrappy type of CDM build on FC24 clubs. Let me know if you give this build a try. I'd love to hear how you like it in the comments. Hit that like button on this video for me, and then hit that subscribe button on my channel if you haven't already done so. As always, y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, and peace out.